Hello and welcome to the 333 book reviews. Again, today we have another book that I finished. Today it is Start With Why from Simon Sinek. I think that's how you say his last name. So, 333. We're going to do the 3 lessons I've learned from this book, the 3 reasons to buy, and the 3 reasons not to buy. So, first of all, what I've learned from this book would be the power of why, obviously, because that's the name of the book, but also the power of why in an establishment, in a workplace, and the power of a business, for example, that knows what their why is and that doesn't. For example, Apple versus Microsoft. The reason Apple customers will sacrifice their time and stay in line for hours and hours and hours, sometimes overnight, just to get a new iPhone is because their why connects with their customer. Another reason would be the why behind what you want to do, obviously, in life. If you want to go out and do something and you don't know your why, it makes sense that you would fail or you would give up. But if you have a strong why, then you'll go through the tough times to get to where you want to get to because it's got a deep, meaningful reason behind it. And another 3 for things that I've learned, I would say that I've learned a lot in this book. It was really good at telling you stories and examples of people like figures, Steve Jobs, Wright brothers, and it's showing their stories. And what I've learned from that is, again, just the power of why. I mean, in all reality, this book, it's really based around why, and there's nothing else at all. So it goes into great detail about how important your why is. And for 3 reasons to buy, you're going to want to buy this book if you're a new reader and you're just getting into personal development. It's a great light read, very easy, very simple, not many out there terms that are hard to understand. 2, for your second reason to buy, I would say because of the price, it's actually cheaper. It's cheaper than most books. It's 21 bucks Canadian, 16 US. Versus a big hefty book like the one that I just reviewed, Unlimited Power, where I think it's something like 30. Not much of a difference, but it does count. And then the third reason on why you would read this book is if you don't know exactly where you want to be going in life. It helps you, because of the examples in the book, it helps you kind of compare it to your own life and see, are you like this person? Are you like this person? Because there's so many examples of different people. It really gives you an easy way to understand what your why is and how to cultivate that. 3 reasons not to buy this book. I will be honest, for me, there was quite a few reasons not to read this book or not to buy this book. One is because it's so bland and just boring, and it's the same thing over and over again. But as well, another reason on why you would buy this would be that it's good discipline to read a book that you don't really like. So I got into this book after about, a couple chapters. I was like, okay, this is just the same thing. So really what it is, it's the repetition of learning what your why is, which can be good. So that would be the first reason not to buy. Second would be, as I kind of mentioned, because it's just over and over kind of the same stories about why. So if you already have a pretty good understanding of psychology, I would say your time would be much better valued if you were to read something a little bit more, heavy or deeper. And but it has some good things, and I'm not gonna down talk it too bad, but I definitely found the cons easier than the positives. Not saying it's not a good book by any means. It's a great book. The third reason I wouldn't buy this would be based around why, but there's no psychology, there's not really any science or really, really deep studies of, like where the information comes from for this, which for me is kind of nice. I like, real hands-on science, you know what I mean? So that would be number 3. Overall though, it was a good book. It was a good read. And I would recommend you get it, like I said, if you're a new beginner or if you want a light read. Overall, great book. I do recommend it. And that's going to be all for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to give me a like there on the like button. Hit that subscribe button, and I will have more videos coming out. Thank you for watching.